is going to be on line graphs. So on the page here, you've got 3 different types of line graphs. You'll notice that they are all very different. They have different backgrounds, they have different number of lines, different colours and things like that as well. So in the top, just to start off, we've got our revision. So your x-axis is your horizontal axis and your y-axis is your vertical axis. I always remember my y-axis because it's got that little tail at the bottom, and that is going up, so that helps me remember that the y is the up axis. And then you've got the little kind of rhyme or jingle that is along the corridor and up the stairs. You've probably heard that before. I quite like to add along the corridor or up or down the stairs because I don't actually think we always go up, and I'm going to show you an example of that in a moment. So let's go over to our first line graph. You'll notice this one's quite a nice one. I think they've been quite kind to you here because we've got the grid in the background, which makes it really easy to read. We've also got the quite large dots, which really shows you each individual point. If you go down, obviously here we've got 2 sets of data. So we've got the green line, which is telling you about the year 2017, and the orange line that's telling you about the year 2018. But you'll notice here that actually the points haven't been perfectly dotted. So if we looked at January at the bottom and we're looking at the year 2018, we'd have to go up, and what I would probably do is put a dot there myself to help me. You will, when you don't have a grid background, need to use a ruler and then go along. Okay, so I'm looking for a number that is between 60 and 90. And then once you've kind of used your ruler, it'll be able to really help you with all the other working out. And then finally, we've got a line graph here where you've actually got 3 different sets of data. So you've got the blue line being New South Wales, the red being Victoria, and the green being Queensland. And you can see here that they have helped you, and they've put circles for one, squares for another, and triangles for another. And it's really just to help you make it make it really clear. So try not to get confused with any of those. My example for along the corridors and up and down the stairs is my next slide. So you'll notice here that we've got our x-axis, but actually if we wanted to read this point, then what we would have to do is go along the corridor to that point, and then actually we're going down the stairs, aren't we, in order to read it. So that's why I think the little rhyme of along the corridor, up or down the stairs is really helpful. I have also recorded 2 other videos on bar charts and reading different timetables, which should be uploaded onto either the school website or my YouTube channel, and that will help you as well.